Greetings fellow gamers, this is Small Archangel and today I'm playing another early access title, Unturned. I actually got this one quite a while ago now, but this is the first time I've played it in a while, so I'm going to be as wrong-footed as anybody else with this one, because there's been a lot of updates, and this is, as you can see, an early preview of 3.7.6.1. This game is being developed by one guy called Nelson Sexton, who I think is actually very young as well, still at school. So it's pretty cool actually, and I quite like it. I mean, we're talking Lego with zombies really. It's Minecraftian, but it's not voxel based. So I thought we'd have a check out of this one today, because once you get into it, it can really be quite well, quite, I don't know, quite catching. Not like a cold is catching, but addictive. Okay, so I've got all my graphics on ultra, not that you'd really be able to tell at the moment. Character, well, that's me. We can play this as a group. One can do this co-op, though I have never tried it. We've got a lot of locks here because basically if you want to buy into it, you can buy a gold package which gives you twice as many customization options and various other things as well. And I think the gold package costs £3 or was it $4.50, something like that. It's not very much basically, but I haven't gone for it just because I'm waiting to see if I really kind of get on with this game. So got a little bit of customization even without so you can see we've got these little faces. So as I say, it's very much like playing with a little Lego man, which is quite cool. We can change our skin colour as well, from anything from completely white to completely black like that, and then anything in between as well. And hair colour we can change too. Let's see, we seem to have a beard on at the minute. Got that kind of beard, which is quite interesting. A bit of a tash on that beard, and then okay, we'll have no beard at all. There's no such thing as gender here. Basically what you're doing is just making, you know, making your own kind of character and making them whatever you want really. So you can make them look like anything you like. That's a bit expressionless really. I quite like that one, looks a bit like a cat really. So let's see what kind of hair we can. Interesting, looks more like a hat. Yeah, it might just have to be those little spikes up there really, and then we won't do any unless we get this tash looking. No, it does not look like whiskers, so that's fine, we'll just leave it as it is. And we'll have maybe a black cat or a white cat. It doesn't make too much odds because you don't really get to see your character anyway, so yeah, I'll stick with white, and then we'll give him some sort of ginger hair sticking up like that. And then, yeah, you can see if you got the buy into the gold thing, then you could change your RGB, so you can actually have some really very funky colours indeed there. But since we're doing single player, that's not really very important. You can also get clothing, I think, if you get the gold, but otherwise not. So basically I'm just doing single player, so we're not even going to see this dude, so it doesn't really make much odds. I just thought I'd show you the character customization options as they currently stand. Now this beta that I'm playing today is quite exciting really, because the dev Nelson Sexton is building Canada, which seems pretty awesome to me. So if you don't think much of the graphics, just think this guy is trying to recreate Canada. That's the only map he's got on there so far, but it seems like a pretty big, pretty big project to me. So we're going to do single player and Canada. Yep. And I am a complete stranger to this map anyway. I have played the game before, but so here we go. So goodness knows where we spawned in. I quite like the light. The qualities of light here are pretty good. Yeah, and one thing I did find when I quite like these flowers, I think they're new since I last went, and I quite like the clouds. They're pretty funky as well. So it's got the odd thing over and above Minecraft, and for a single developer's project, I think it's pretty awesome really. One thing you do find with this game is that punching stuff just doesn't get you anywhere. As I say, it's not voxel based. Obviously you can collect stuff, but punching trees just doesn't work. You need an axe. If you want to do something, you need the relevant tool for the job. Hey, this is pretty. The last map I played, which is the one that's on current lease at the moment, this, as I say, is a public beta, so you have to put in a code to get this map. But the map that's in general release is much smaller. It's just an island. Is it Prince something Island? I can't quite remember. Anyway, this is looking pretty good. We've got a town over in that direction with a crane, and we've got like a village over the other side of that bridge as well. Basically, I am absolutely naked. Oh, I just crouched down. I'm having to try and remember my dual wielding ninja. Dual wielding nothing. That's a big road. Okay, so for anyone who's completely unfamiliar with this game, we are talking zombie apocalypse. Yes, we are, but Lego zombie apocalypse. It's not quite Lego zombie apocalypse, though. It's got to be only a matter of time before that particular Lego game hits the shelves. Yeah, I've got nothing, I'm wearing nothing, and I'm assuming that there are zombies in this beta map, but I could be wrong. We could just be in for some exploration today, and if that's the case, then yeah, I'm going to go and check it out. We've got the bars down the bottom left there, which have changed a little since I was last in play. You can see the top one's obviously your health, then you've got food, water, infection, which yeah, it was there before. It just looked different. And then your energy or your stamina bar down the bottom there. You can actually level up in this game as well. I just can't quite remember how. Here we go. Skills. So tab brings up these menus. So you can see you can spend points. If you earn any experience points without dying, you can spend those points in there, and you can make your character stronger in whatever direction you choose. So they can be better with melee, better with firearms, they can have higher stamina, they can be faster, all of these kind of things. So basically build your own character the way you want. I'm not sure any of those pretty flowers do anything. They're pretty, but I'm not sure if they do anything. And so far I haven't seen any zombies, so guess who didn't read the beta patch notes and isn't entirely sure if there's even any Zeds here to show you that bit of gameplay. But at least we'll be... Oh, no, I can see one. He's right there, and there's one over there too. One thing you do find in this game is you don't find very many zombies out in the middle of nowhere, so... And just so that you know, because I will not get around to it in this video because it's not going to be long enough for that, you can build your own base in this game as well. I have actually managed that in one of my other videos. If I get around to doing a series of these, then you'll see what I mean about that. There are plenty of other ones out there as well. See, punching these guys does work, but yeah, they have a fairly good chance of getting you as well. Four experience for that guy. Okay, but he did take my health down a bit. Your health does regen, but the more contact you have... What is this? Pick up canned beans. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Surely I just want to put that in my inventory, really. Yeah, I'm holding it in my hand. Any particular reason why I'm holding it in my hand? I didn't really want to equip that. There are ways of... There I am, look, how cute. There are ways of unequipping things, but I can't honestly remember what they are, so I don't actually need to eat that right now, so I don't really want to be holding it. So it's been a while since I played this. Yeah, so if you have to get up close and personal... Nice house. Have to get up close personal with zombies, then what you do find is that you're increased risk of infection, as you might imagine. It's a barbecue. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff actually, which is really cool. But how am I gonna... I need to get this sorted out. I should have looked. Where are we? Skills, information. Oh, hey, we have a map. This is ace. I can see where I am. That's me. Small arc. There I am. Way over... So, zoom in. Okay, let's just see where I am. So this is how big the map is at the moment. It's not... I mean, it's epic. Look at it. It's absolutely massive. But I don't think it's finished yet. So I am, in actual fact, close to Ontario. I'm in N and L, does it say? N and L. Okay, so that's on full zoom. Okay, so you can see if you were playing multiplayer, then you'd have, you know, quite a few of these little things around, and so you'd be able to see where your mates were in co-op. We've got P-E... That was it! That was the first island, so when you do the first... you just get that island there, I think. Prince Edward Island, is it? So that's what I know, and then the rest of Canada is being added, which is quite crazy, really. Nova Scotia, New Brunswick... yeah, Ontario, Vancouver is somewhere over here, I seem to remember. Alberta, Saskatchewan. Yeah, I'm not even sure if you pronounced that right. But there you go. So, yeah, so I'm no further forward with trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with a can of beans in my hand. But, you know, yeah, like I say, probably should have, tell you what, I don't want suicide. And you can see it's getting dark already, so, you know. Information, but that's just kind of turning it on. Okay, so yeah, fact of the matter is, not quite sure. There we go, it's equipped to number 3. That's cool. Oh yeah, you can lean. Not quite sure why, to lean around corners, I imagine. So at the moment, until I loot somewhere that's actually got a I can sprint as well, but not for very long, because I'm not very fit at this point. Yeah, until I can actually loot something that will make a serviceable melee weapon, I'm just down on punching the zombies, which will give me a higher rate of risk of infection. I think there's meds that you can... yeah, when they make that noise, that'll do nice. Ah! Oh my gosh, I forgot how fast these guys move. And I couldn't even pick up the axe. I don't want to go outside of here, really. Die, die, die! Yeah, I think I might just be about to die here. Oh my gosh. Look at all the blood that's minging. You can turn that off, but oh my gosh. Okay, so before I could even pick up an axe to wield, and there's another one, it just about polished me off. I don't think you can sleep or anything like that. Although... don't know, I think you can when you've got your own place that you've managed to make. I did build my own base in this, but it's been a couple of months since I played, and as I say, I just wanted to try out this new map, so I don't think I can actually dual wield axes, and therefore I'm not going to try. Whether there's anything I can actually do to heal myself when I've got no meds, I don't know. I think it regens, but maybe it doesn't regen under a certain amount. I think that might be the case. Right, where's my inventory? Let's see if we can find... I've got some food and I've got some water. Right, okay, so I had that. Number 3. Okay, did that make me any better? No, not really. Okay. Where's my axe? There it is. At least I've got an axe, but I think, frankly... what I have found with this game is you have to repeat yourself really quite a lot. I do find I come in, and it took me a while to get into it actually because of what you've just seen. Basically you don't last all that long. I do have an axe, so I can chop down trees now, so I could start to build my own base if I could remember the crafting system. But yeah, it does take a while to get into it because it's quite frustrating. When you're right at the beginning, you're quite weak and feeble, and the zombies do tend to own you at every possible opportunity. So at this point, it's just a case of trying not to die, because when you die, and yeah, sure you respawn, but you don't know where you're going to respawn. Cars can be used, by the way, but they usually have hardly any fuel in them and run out quite quickly. That said, damn it all, I'm getting in this car and I'm going to drive over some zombies. So here you go, guys. You are for it. He's going to attack my car, which is great. How come they can shove my car backwards? Okay, we need to turn this thing around, because otherwise... okay, I need to get out of the car and run because they are coming through the window. Ah! Okay, so that completely failed. For some reason, they did damage the car more than... I obviously managed to run one of them over. Where's my axe? I'm not sure. Oh, I got too close. Yeah, see, the axe works better, but yeah. So there we go. And they barely ever drop anything. So that's, you know. And you can run them over, but I think I hadn't got up quite enough speed there, which is quite frustrating, really. Laundromat. Okay. So you can find clothes in here. Whether they do me any good, pick up buds. Well, I'm sure that's going to be useful, but I'm not sure quite what for. Okay, pick up top, hat, buds. What was the buds? Was it braces or something weird? And Ushanka, is that kind of a hat as well? How odd. Okay, well, the thing you can use these for, if that's still the case, let's see. Crafting. Apparel. Okay, this interface has changed as well. No blueprints available. Ah. So repair. No, we can't do that. Did I pick that up? Oh, I put it on my head. Well, that looks funky, doesn't it? Look at this hat. Cool dude. Okay. There is some way of breaking these things down and using, you know, break them into fabric and... If I pick one of the other hats up, I can't equip two hats at once, so it must appear in my inventory. Now here we go, equip, drop. Okay. Crafting, apparel, blueprints. There we go, that makes 2 bits of cloth, and I think I just made some bits of cloth, but I'm not absolutely sure. Yes, I did. There we go. So that's how you do it. So they've changed the inventory around quite a lot, really, and the way that you craft things has changed. So that's something I'm going to have to get used to again. And there's another undead dude over there. I'm just trying to avoid him a little bit because there's not masses of them, and I'm not sure if there is actually any spawning settings. I didn't see any when I was setting this up. Practitioner. Well, if that means doctor, I need that. Let's see if stealth works. You can upgrade your stealth to be better. What is that? Is that anything that... No, I don't think I can pick that up. It's just some random object. We really need meds at this point. What's this? Yeah, bandage. Yeah, we'll pick that up. I keep pressing the wrong button. Used to different games, different interfaces. And what's that? It looks like a toast rack. Oh, it's a splint. Okay, yeah. I didn't think a toast rack was going to do me any good. You can't really... The furniture's like just there for eye candy. You can't really do anything with it. There's another splint up there, but I don't think I can reach it when I'm in sneak mode. Okay. I'm going back in sneak mode. Oh, they can't see me here. Anyway, I'm not sure how... On my last playthrough, I did actually get a character that ended up being really quite good. I got quite a lot of skills into that character, which was great. Do I have anything here? No, we don't have anything here. Okay, so I'm not sure if anything I just picked up is going to do me any good, but we're certainly going to try. So what's this? A splint. I didn't break any bones, so that is stopping and recovery. Stopping bleeding and recovering. Yeah, I don't think it means it stops you from recovering, but I will equip one and then put it on, and we'll see if that... Yeah, that did work. Okay, so I'll have my axe back now. Are we still in sneak mode? No. Yes, yes we are. Okay, I wonder if I can do a sneak attack on those two. These guys over here. Probably more effective if you do it on one, actually, and there's about 3 of them, so... a bit loath. I might just sneak to this guy in the middle of here. And what you find, they do respawn, but it takes them a few days to respawn in the town. So if you actually come in and take a few out, and then after that you can kind of... Now that's his face. Let's go around the other side. Once they respawn in a few days. So yeah, you've got like a couple of days that you can come into town and loot the place with fairly, you know, with impunity while they're, you know, despawned. There is, of course, armor and things in game as well. This is a very small town, so you're never gonna... Whoa! Perhaps Oof, that was quite difficult to judge, really. But there you go. So, Yeah, so once I've killed these guys off, they're not gonna be causing me too much problem, really. They won't come back for about 3 days, I think. I'll just that's the 2, so no, it's not under 2. Okay, it's in 3. Is that in 3? Okay, they switch themselves about then. The best thing you can pick up in this game actually is a canteen, because a canteen will allow you to get water, purified water, from any source. So you'll be able to literally pick it up from any river or water supply, including the sea, I think. No, I went there already, didn't I? They have mail, but I can't check it. Why would I want to read someone else's mail? That's just wrong. But yeah, you can't actually what's that? Okay, we'll see if we can get in here without those guys seeing me. What's that? It's a coat rack. I wondered what it was. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we got some food there. You don't often find zombies in buildings, but it's probably a good idea to look out for them just in case. As in many other games, I tend not missing space. You mean I don't have any space? Yeah. I don't tend to pick up or use weapons that make a lot of noise, because they make a lot of noise and attract attention. Unwanted attention. So I think you can pick up backpacks and things that will help, so you can have more equipment. Now, is there any way of like moving that? Yeah, there is. Excellent. I'm not quite sure why that didn't stack in the first place. What's that? Colt magazine. Oh, okay. So chances are I'm going to end up, until I find a backpack or something, I'm going to end up dropping a lot of stuff. Okay, so basically we're going to see if we can survive our first night now. I'm not sure if crouching here is going to do a lot of good for me, really, except that I just want to avoid alerting, if I can, the other 2 zombies that are over there. Taking them out one at once is a good idea. Oh no, he got me. And they take a pretty good bite out of you as well. 3 experience. Okay, so let's have a look at my experience and see what I've got. We have got 17 experience. Okay, so I have 1 point I can spend. Dexterity, sharpshooter, dexterity, cardio, exercise, diving, parkour, random boost. Well, that sounds a little random. Punch and melee with greater force. Yeah. I'm not sure. 16. Oh, okay, so we can kind of put some in all of that. Right, so that will give a random boost. So if I click on that, it'll just shove a boost into any old thing. Okay. Sharpshooter. No, I think melee is better for me. Dexterity, cardio, regen stamina, use less stamina, use less oxygen and swim faster, move faster and jump higher, random boost. Okay, so I don't think I can boost my health, because my health is totally rubbish at the minute. Maybe you unlock some more as you go, I'm not sure, but if I give myself a couple of points in overkill, then that's going to help, because I'll kill things better. Faster reloading, no, maybe not. Regen stamina, oh, definitely we'll do that. Exercise, use less stamina, yeah, we'll do that. And parkour, move faster and jump higher. I like the sound of that as well. And let's see, what can we do? I'll do 1 more of those. Oh no, that took away 1. That's that. That tells you, I don't know if I can do that. Okay, so it tells you how many points it's going to cost you to up those. I was just going to do that to see what happened, but no. I've run out now. I'll try that next time. Oh. Did I drop that? No. Maybe the zombie dropped that, but I have one already, I think. So you can see it's starting to get really quite dark at the moment. It's quite a nice sky, full of stars. I am still quite nerfed at this point, and so sneaking still seems like a good idea, even though there's another zombie over there. There's another car there, so I might just try getting in that car and running over those other 2 zombies rather than risking, because my infection level has also gone up. You can, as I say, get meds to help with that, but gosh, it's really difficult to hit these guys without them being able to get you. Oh, you see. I'm going to die here. Oof, almost. Very, very nearly. Okay, so he did drop a can of beans, but what good that'll do me, I don't know. My blood on the wall over there. Let's see if we can do anything to not fall down dead any second, because of course if you fall down dead you will, in point of fact, lose all your stuff. So anything that you've gained so far, which isn't a lot to start with, it has to be said, will just disappear. We'll just go, you know what, just hop in through the window there and pick up Colt. No, it's another Colt, and that's some ammo, isn't it? If I find anything I want to carry, I will probably drop the gun I'm carrying, because it's not the most valuable thing that you can pick up at this point. It's really not. Okay, so there's a couple more Zeds there, but with 17% health, I don't think so. It's not really gonna happen. I think in order to regen, your health has to be above 89%, something like that. So here we go. We're just gonna leg it at this point into the night, because frankly, yeah. I'd quite like to, I haven't picked up that much stuff, but I quite like to keep it, and I don't like that constant respawning all over the map. I like to discover the map at my own pace, and suddenly waking up from the dead to find you, you know, several miles away, which you really literally could be in this map now. Yeah, kind of messes with that, so I like to try and stay alive. I think it also trashes some of your experience and your skill points. No, I can't pick flowers. What a shame. You can, of course, mine up bits of rock to make your base out of as well, unless it's changed much in my absence. The game, you can make bits of your base, you can make base out of wood or stone, basically, and I'd made quite a decent sort of shed for myself out of stone. No, mainly out of wood. But I'd built it over water, because the zombies don't like water. So if you ever got a load of zombies on your tail, the best thing to do is to swim across some water. Which reminds me, I don't think I have any water at the minute. No, I don't. See, the start of the game is really quite difficult, where you've got nothing and you've got to, you know, pick up everything. But the more you pick up and the more skills you put into your, you know, the more skill points you spend, the easier it gets, the less likely you are to die. And good thing too, because you've suddenly got a lot to lose, which is why you then need to build a base and put all your stuff in there, so that when you respawn, at least you're going to be able to trek back to your base, even if you do happen to be 20 miles distant. I saw an interesting tower over there. That looks like a lighthouse. Actually, I can actually look at the map, can't I? It's in information. So I am there now. So I've gone from... No, did I start there? No, I started there. So I've gone down here, and there is some sort of lighthouse there. So I might head towards that, actually, because you never know what you might find. Probably death, but you know, you've got to try. I did manage to get to the point of not falling down. In fact, I don't think I died for a very, very long time once I'd got myself well enough established. Okay. So I wonder if I went back to Prince Edward Island, I wonder if that would look the same as it had done the first time I picked this game up. I'm not sure. Interesting to check out anyway. So this game, in case I didn't make it completely clear, it is totally free to play, which I'll put in the description anyway. But the gold subscription, which gives you some extra content and stuff, is, well, all of £3 if you happen to be from the UK, and about $4 something if you're American. Will it do me any good to try and preserve the little bit of health I have left? Yep, I'm coming for you. He knows it. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. That was not what I meant. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Style now just not driving off the cliff would be a good plan at this point. Okay, I'm going to get out of the car and let it drive off by itself. No, not quite. Okay, so that did away with them. I don't think they dropped anything for me. Oh, he dropped a gun, but I can't pick it up because my inventory's full. And he dropped something. What's that? That's another gun. They're all armed with guns. I mean, they just wave their arms around. They don't actually... What's this? Well, there must be something short. No, it's a book. Okay, book's one of the things you cannot pick up here. Okay, and I got some water. Let's see. A gun. No. I keep my axe. I have to admit that some of the animals and things in this, the first-person animals, are pretty good, actually, the animals, because when you go up a ladder, you actually see your hands doing something that looks like you're going up a ladder, which, you know, for such a basic graphics is actually pretty decent. And we have a Colt magazine there, and we have another Colt magazine there. I can pick them up, I think, and therefore I will. And you also get a fairly good view here. So this is a lighthouse. It's not actually a light, but then in a zombie apocalypse you probably wouldn't expect it to. And we can see all the way around, so you can get an idea of where we are. So that is looking towards Prince Edward Island, I suppose. Can't see anything else much from here. And we can probably see Nova Scotia and other stuff as well. So we can see... Oh, I can see some stars, but I can't see any lights, not surprisingly. So this is a big new world, basically, with a lot of content in it, and it's going to be kind of exciting to... And it's not finished, as I say, it's not finished. This has been in beta for quite a long time. Look at this. That was huge, whatever it was. I just randomly pinged away from Saskatchewan, which was the one I wasn't sure about how to pronounce last time. And then there looks to be a quarry with some stuff in there. And yeah, if this map is anything like the other map that I played, some pretty nice POIs and stuff as well, actually. So, and they're really well done, really well put together and well thought out. Nice plane crash and things like that. So, stuff that tells a tale. It's nice. It's you know, as I say, it might be very basic graphics, but it can be quite addictive, and it's well done, and it is. Yeah, it seems to be a serious project for the developer as well. He seems to be doing a lot of work on it. He's doing very frequent updates. Out of all the alphas I'm running at the moment, the one that has an update every time I look pretty much is this one. So from that point of view, extremely well supported. So, and free to play. What have you got to lose? I mean, I would give it a go if I were you. It's great. I mean, as I say, the worst thing about it is just frustrating when you first start out, but it's the same with any survival game, I think. Glitches, I've really come across virtually no glitches in the game, actually. I mean, jury's still out on this version because I've only just started beta testing it now. You know as much as I do about it. But yeah, the game I was playing before that was perfectly stable and no glitches to tell at all. And I think it has some very attractive properties, both yeah, as you look at it, and for future development as well. It's got a lot of promise. So check it out for free. Give it a go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was vaguely informative, and you never know, I might do some more of these videos because, as I say, it's quite catching this. It's quite addictive, and I do enjoy playing it. So I'm going to look forward to finding out a little bit more about this new build myself now. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video, and if you want to see more of this kind of thing, let me know. I'll always pay attention to what folks say. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.